Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel again to appeal for urgent help due to the abuse that I'm going through off these neighbours and this landlord who is St George Community Housing. This morning, the woman that lives in the unit next door to me, actually all three of these neighbours, they've been abusing my air in the past 24 hours. The woman next door to me, she was sending what smelt like curry into my home this morning. I'm not really sure what it was, but she was deliberately doing that this morning. She's sending it through her rigged range hood into my home. And the person that lives diagonally to me, he is attacking my air with cigarette smoke right now. And the woman that lives downstairs, she's been sending dust through into my home for around 12 months, maybe more. These are particles of dust that are falling down from the roof that are parts of the insulation that I'm being forced to breathe in my home. It covers my entire home, and it's not a small amount of dust that falls from the roof. It is a very large amount of dust. I've posted videos on my channel to show what happens when this woman does this. She does it overnight because she's deliberately trying to affect my breathing. My sinuses are very congested this morning, and this is due to these people tampering with my air. It's having a huge effect on my health in many ways, on my stress levels. And these people are actually watching my heartbeat on a monitor as they inflict this torture onto me in my home. And they're also viewing into my home illegally. They're also watching my devices illegally. The whole three of them are mentally disturbed people. They're all desperate. Some of them are on harsh drugs, and there's just no telling what these people are going to do. They're very dangerous people. The woman downstairs has sent gas into my home in the past on several occasions. So these people are absolutely desperate right now, and this is why I am in so much need of urgent assistance here to have these people put in jail, and this landlord who is a cruel, sadistic dictator who thinks that he has the right to dictate when people die and when they don't die. And he's taken bribes from corrupt members of the New South Wales justice system to do this to me, and he's paying these three mentally disturbed people to put me through this horrific abuse every day. And the abuse has been really intense, and it's been constant from these people, and that's because of the desperation of this landlord right now. He's trying to hurry up and take my life because he must be delusional if he thinks he's getting away with this. He's definitely not. He's attacking my air, and this is what really worries me, is that, some of these people are harsh drug users. They could have anything. They could have diseases. I don't know. And I'm being forced to breathe their air. I mean, this disgusting thing downstairs that's breathing the cigarette smoke in, he's breathing right into his range hood, and I'm being forced to breathe his breath. And he's the most disgusting thing ever. He's a predator. They're all predators because they're all preying on my life, but he's a predator pervert, a known peeping Tom. So he's doing that. He was just doing it just then, and that's because they're watching my devices, and this is how smug they are. They're watching what I'm writing and putting up on YouTube, and as I'm doing it, they're sending the abuse into my home faster, and they're increasing it when they know that I'm about to talk about it. To cause that panic as they watch my heartbeat, to try and cause me a heart attack. These people are capable of murder. This landlord has probably done this before and got away with it. I think we're about to find out the truth about that. So this is why I need urgent help. And they're attacking my air. So the fact that there are corrupt members of the health system and justice system involved in this abuse, that is ringing alarm bells for me, because those people don't want me here either. The people that were involved in the abuse I've been through from corrupt members of the health system over the past 10 years or more, they don't want me to be here. So they send stalkers after me when I leave the house, and they are also watching into my house to see me being abused, to see if I'm going to die today. So, you know, some of those people are doctors that have status in the community, and, you know, they would have access to diseases and germs that could be sent through the air. This landlord could put anything in the air. He could put cyanide in the air. He could get one of these neighbours to turn the gas on during the night because their gas stoves are directly underneath their rigged range hoods. He's modified my unit to turn it into a torture chamber. So I'm in real danger here, and this is why I need urgent help. These people, they don't care. They have nothing to lose. They are so smug about what they're doing because they've got away with it so long. And, you know, these people are predators, and their lives are that miserable, and they're just people that can't do anything to better themselves in any way. They don't want to, and they do this for their entertainment. They abuse me for their entertainment because I am a good citizen of this community, and they see how I live my life, and they're very envious and jealous of the way I live my life. And this is another reason they do this. They're very emotionally immature people, and, you know, some of them are just abusing me just because they can and because they're spiteful, revengeful. There's so many reasons why I'm in danger right now because of these people. They're spiteful. They're people that enjoy inflicting harm and cruelty and suffering. They get enjoyment out of it because that's just what they do. I mean, one of them is a known predator. So he's doing what he does best. He's doing what he would be doing if he wasn't getting paid for it. This person would be a predator, Peeping Tom. And he's been given access to view into my home illegally and stalk me 24 hours a day and put me through abuse. So, you know, he's right in his element here. He's been given everything he needs to commit his crimes. So there's those reasons, and then there's the desperation for what they've already done. There's over 600 videos on my channel of the abuse I've gone through from these people, and this is a serious crime. This is terrorism. This is terrorism. This landlord is a terrorist, and he is a martyr, and he is a dictator, and he is trying to keep this going because of the fact that he is a martyr. That's the only reason. He doesn't want to admit that it's over, and there's also abusive men stalking my home right now that he's enabling. So this landlord is enabling this abuse to happen to me by having these cameras in my home. These men who are stalking my home because they are viewing into my home illegally, and they know that my heartbeat has been raised by these people. They're watching my heartbeat too. Anyone involved in this abuse is watching my heartbeat. So they double up on the abuse when they see that. So someone just went past, it was a stalker. They go past in noisy vehicles, and these men do this all day long. And they're viewing into my home illegally. I have to hold a curtain up to go to the bathroom. This is how severely my human rights are being taken off me here. And because of the desperation of this landlord and these people, the abuse is so intense, so cruel, so inhumane, and I definitely don't deserve any of it. So please, if there's anyone out there that can help me raise public awareness of this, please help me, because these neighbours, they're not going to stop until they're arrested, and other members of this community aren't going to stop until something is done about these neighbours. I mean, they're tampering with my air, so of course other people are going to think, oh, we can get away with stalking her when she goes out. We can stalk past her home. We can do whatever we like because there's neighbours getting away with tampering with my air. And they're all dangerous people, dangerous, desperate people whose families help them. Their families help them. Their friends help them. So they call their friends and family in to help them all the time. And it's just me here. I've got no help because the Campbelltown police, they're viewing into my home illegally on these cameras too. And so are my abusive family members who have stolen my life from me, who sit there every day and watch me be put through this cruelty because they've stolen my inheritance and they need to give it back immediately because it's not theirs and they've stolen that under false pretenses. They've fabricated a whole story and they just try and drag this abuse out every day. Their livelihood depends on these neighbours abusing me and keeping me abused and keeping my life stuck. This is an organised crime ring that's doing this. And this landlord, he is a martyr. He has nothing to lose because he knows he's going to lose absolutely everything. And even if he already knows that he's lost everything and it's not going his way, he's not going to stop because of that reason. This person is a psycho. Whoever this landlord is, he is an absolute psycho madman. And these three people are mentally disturbed. So I need urgent help because it's this organised crime ring, which include the Campbelltown police and my family members, that are doing nothing about this because they are using these mentally disturbed people and this martyr landlord terrorist to keep me abused. They're all trying to cause me a heart attack. They're watching my heart. It's attempted murder. Every time one of these low-life neighbours breathes into my home or tampers with the air, it is attempted murder. No matter how you look at it, it's attempted murder over and over and over again. So please, if there's anyone out there that can help me raise public awareness of this, this is what needs to happen. These people need to be arrested. Why are they getting away with this? Why is this landlord, tell me, in this day and age, why is this landlord getting away with committing acts of terrorism, crimes against humanity and environmental crimes on the community of Campbelltown, New South Wales, on the children of Campbelltown, New South Wales, on the wildlife of Campbelltown, New South Wales? He's been getting away with it because there's no leadership here. The leadership has sat back and watched this happen to me for 22 months, even longer. There's leaders here in Campbelltown that have been involved in this abuse for since 2018 at least. So there's people of status involved in this that abuse their power. This is why this is happening. This is why these family members have been able to get away with stealing from me and fabricating a story. Those family members rely on me staying hidden. Their stability relies on them being able to keep me hidden from the world, and to do that, they have had to slander my name into the ground to every single connection that I had. And they've done it as a group, and it hasn't just been their family, it's been everyone connected to them, and it's been the families of the families connected to them. Hundreds of people have been involved in doing this to purposely isolate me and keep people away from me. It's MK Ultra that has been done to me here by corrupt members of the New South Wales justice system and health system to try and take my life as a community by putting me through some of the cruelest psychological abuse. But the abuse is physical now. It's physical because they're tampering with my heartbeat and they're tampering with my air. So it is assault. Every time these people attack my air, it is like a vicious assault because they are violating my air and my heartbeat. I have severe PTSD and I am severely traumatised by what this landlord and these people have done. Thank you if you've listened to this video, and my email will be in the description box of this video. If you can help me to raise public awareness of this, please do, because you'll be doing Australia a favour, because this landlord needs to go to jail for the rest of his life.